Up, this your boy Herbert Kane giving you some gaming news. Hood game news. Or game hood news. I don't know. Anyway. Resident Evil 8. Or Resident Evil Village. Dropped the demo a couple days ago. Or maybe 3 days ago. I'm not really sure. But I finally got a chance to watch it. Finally got a chance to observe it and see what was popping. And I like it. I like the slow build up to the lady with the long ass claws. Oh my gosh, she's fine. Shout out to the ladies that's about to wear that for the Halloween parties this year. Because we know that's about to happen. That's about to go down for sure. But what can I say about the game? The fucking game looks great. It looks fucking great. And when they do it in VR, oh man, it's gonna be awesome. I can see it now. People is gonna be flipping they shit when it comes out of VR. But Resident Evil 8, like, what can I say about it? What can I say is great graphics, great visual. I love the way the vampire ladies look. I love the werewolf and the vampire aspect, the Romanian folklore. Now the questions is Umbrella behind this shit? Who's the bad guy here? Who is like the main motherfucking niggas that's pulling the strings? And the whole thing that's really puzzling me is about Chris. Why is Chris doing what he doing? Why is Chris Redfield tripping? Well, everybody think he tripping, but I think Chris is just doing his job to the best of his ability, and he gotta crack a couple eggs to make an omelet, I guess. Now, I'm having a small little theory of Chris being a werewolf in this game just because of the cover. Because the cover got, one half Chris face, one half werewolf face. So I'm like, is Chris going to be a werewolf? Is Ethan going to fight Chris? Or is Ethan going to become a werewolf and Chris might have to kill Ethan? Somebody's story going to end, Now, when it comes to Resident Evil 4 remake, they say it was in a little trouble a little bit just because the direction that they wanted to go. They heard the outcry of the fans of what happened to Resident Evil 3, and now it's confirmed that Resident Evil 3 remake, the only reason why that it was the way it was because it was developed by some other outsourced people. So that explains why we didn't have all the great content in Resident Evil 3 remake. All the places that was missing, all the bosses that was missing, you know what I'm saying? So now they're going to get original developers from part 2, probably some people from part 4, the original part 4, and make this Resident Evil 4 remake great, I'm thinking it might come out in a couple years, maybe 2023, hopefully. They give them enough time in the world to take care of what they need to take care of. And like what they need to really do, like they have to really, truly get all the aspects for Resident Evil 4. Because remember, in Resident Evil 4, once Leon gets captured, he gets infected. So I wonder how they're going to portray Leon's hallucinations. Like they might go back to that original Resident Evil 4, like when they was first making it, and they was adding the ghosts and the hallucinations with Leon. Like they might do that. Like if they go back to that, that'll be fucking awesome. Just to add that element effect, and they gotta add the creature in the lake, the motherfucking creature in the water where you gotta harpoon it to death. And they definitely got to add the little midget Salazar. Not midget, like little person, I guess. And I don't know how they gonna do that, And the right hand mans that he had, like those little alien creatures that got speed and strength to chop your head off with a swipe, they got to add them, So, and even the machine gun bad guys too. I don't know. They might not add them, man, but like damn, it was like 3 different type of levels of Resident Evil 4. You had the village scene, got the castle scene, they got the island scene. So like they gotta put all that together. Chances are it might be a 2 disc game. Who knows? You're gonna add a whole bunch of content or maybe some new content. And another thing that's really important about Resident Evil 4 remake, y'all gotta expand on Ada's character too. You know, Ada gotta, shine because she was very important in Resident Evil 4. And Krauser, you gotta add Krauser. So I don't know what they gonna do with Krauser, but they might not even put him in. You feel me? If they just got done doing Resident Evil 2 remake and 3, then they go on to 4, and they gotta mention Krauser. They gotta like at least have a backstory with Leon or some shit, or like show like a little flashback of him and his partner, or maybe like a little small little cutscene where like Leon and Krauser was doing some shit, and whatever. But they gotta expand on every aspect of Part 4. So, in conclusion, I think Resident Evil is going to be Game of the Year. For sure, for sure. I see potential in Game of the Year. If not, then somebody's smoking. But like we all don't know, it's a lot of it's a lot of good shit that might just pop up out of nowhere. But right now, Resident Evil 8 is gonna be the shit. Can't wait till it come out. Resident Evil 4 remake is in development and it's about to get better. They listen to the fans and they about to give us what we want. Because at the end of the day, going back to the Sonic shit, y'all remember the old Sonic trailer when it first came out? Everybody hated it. But when they went back and did the redesign of Sonic, that shit was fire. And the movie was fire, made millions, blah, blah, blah. Listen to the fans, got what you want. So now, let's see what happens with this Resident Evil 8. Shout out to the vampire ladies. Y'all about to win that fucking costume contest this year, for sure, for sure. So, peace.